Good morning. It's April 8th. There's no school today, so I thought I would make a video for you about this test we just took. Let's go through the screen grabs of the questions. We'll talk about them, answer them together. Make some notes. It would be nice if you had your test open in Canvas and were reviewing your results. If you're not in my class, this could still be very useful for you. This was a test taken in Canvas, which I know is used all over the place. Is it? Okay, question 1. In the expression 3x minus 12, the term 3x, we have a drop-down multiple choice here. The term 3x is the result of multiplying 3 and x, which means it's the product of when we multiply 3 and x. It's tempting to hit multiples here, but factors, when you multiply the factors, it makes the product. So there we go. Let me move up there. Go to the next question. Question 2, evaluate. Evaluate in this case means we're going to substitute the 3 right here for the x right there. So instead of 19 minus 4 times x, it will be 19 minus 4 times 3. So what is 4 times 3? Yes, it's 12. When I take 12 away from 19, what's left? You got it. You got it. Hey, on that test retake, just slow down like this. Just be mellow and go slowly. Write your work off to the side. Everything will be fine. One step at a time. And check your own work before you move on. As you know, once you move on to the next question, you can't go back and fix it. So if you're going to have any epiphanies, have it before you hit the next button. Okay, how many terms are there? Remember, a term is a variable, a number, or the product of a variable and a number. So we can have a numerical term, like 7 and 2 here. We can have a variable term, like 7x, 5y, and 2x. Those are variable terms as they have letters or variables in them. And we just counted all the terms in this particular expression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you were just counting terms that had variables, you might choose 3 because there are 3 variable terms. If you were only counting numerical terms, there would only be 2. So there we have it. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Should I hit next? I think so. If you understand all the vocabulary, it's pretty easy to go slowly, talk it out in your head. All of us crazy, genius, mathy people, we talk in our heads all the time, so we get distracted. I know how you feel. Number 4, choose the expression that matches the phrase or the words. 7 more than triple some unknown number. So the phrase some unknown number to me means the letter X. Triple means what are we doing to X? Multiplying it by 3, right? So we've got a 3x somewhere in this expression. And 7 more than means once I have the 3x, is that right, or do I go this way? Do you ever get that warning pop up on your screen like this? Man, that might make me freak out and go faster. But don't. 30 minutes is a long time. Okay, 7 more than 3x means I need the 3x first, and then we're going to add to it. So there's the 3x first, and we're adding to it. Boom. This one is multiplying. More than means adding, so that doesn't work. This is a greater than sign, of course, which we have not been using at all. We have not been working on inequalities. And this does not show the multiplication. This does not show tripling x. So we can disprove all the wrong answers and feel really good about proving that correct answer. Next, here we go. Question 5. There are only 10 questions. I'm going slowly just in case you're making some notes and attempting to learn something. While we go, you can always pause the video and then continue. Choose all that are the same as 4x plus 6. Well, to find the ones that are the same, all we need to do is know how to simplify by distributing and multiplying. Once we get rid of all the parentheses, we can then compare, and it's as easy as going, yeah, those match, or no, those do not match. So in this case, I hope I have my little yellow box tracking around here, but I have 4 times x, which is 4x, and 4 times 6, which is 24, right? Okay, so we're looking for 4x plus 24 down here. There's one, that's obvious. This one is obviously not. This one, although we could explain that, is also obviously not. But check this out. 2 times 12, 24. 2 times 2x, 4x. So if I were to simplify this second one by multiplying, it would also equal 4x plus 24. Let's go next. Even though this won't go in the grade book for me, I'm still hoping I get them all right. After all, this is a video and it's supposed to be a study guide for you. So it better be right. Let's go. Question 6. 8 times 2x minus 3 is in factored form. That's when we have a single factor out to the left. It's weird doing this video because this is my right, but I think on your screen this is the left. Hopefully. Single factor out here and some stuff in parentheses over here. Distributed form still has a factor out there by itself off to the side, but more than once shows as being distributed or passed out to the different factors, just like cards. And that's no joke. So distributed form. And then of our choices, ooh, there's a blank one, don't choose that. This is simplified. Simplified for us in this class in 7th grade for this standard simply means there are no parentheses there. So we can visually recognize simplified form. Next. Okay. Choose which one is the simplified version of blah blah blah, all this stuff. Okay, first of all, we know it's not 0x because 0 times anything would be nothing. So let's see, let's do the numbers first. 2 times 3 is 6, plus I have an 8 here, that makes 6 plus 8, 14, very good. Negative 3 times negative 2 is 6. So we already had 14, we're going to add 6 to it. So I have 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I have any answers down here that have a 20? Yes, I do. There are 2 of them. This one, 6, 8, and 6. This one's also 20. But I'm looking for the simplified version. Okay? The simplest one is the one that will only have one numerical term and one variable term. and we'll include the number 20. So that's this one. Let's get our x variable terms. 2 times -4 is -8x, and -3 times 4x is -12x. So if we add -8x to -12x, we get the -20 that you see right there. Okay? Of course. And question 8. Speed this up a little bit, sorry. The value, we're going to evaluate this. We can either simplify this expression first and then substitute the 3, or we can substitute the 3 right here and evaluate just the numbers. Since I want to hustle through the rest of this video a little bit, I'm going to put the 3 in right now. What's 2 times 3? 6. Correct. What is 6 minus 5? 1. And then what's 1 3 times? 3. So I'm going to type the number 3 in there. Done. 10 questions. This is number 9. Factors. Factors are the small numbers which you multiply together to make a product. Product big, factors small. So if 6, according to this question, 6 is the product, so all of the correct answers down here are going to be 6 or smaller, but not just anything smaller. The smaller ones have to multiply together to make a 6. So 2 times 3, for example, and 6 times 1, I don't see a 1 as a choice down here, so I have 3 good answers. And the final question, number 10. Greatest means, of course, largest. And when we're talking numbers, we're just looking for the biggest number. Common means that it fits into both of these terms with multiplication without a decimal or a fraction left over. And factor, as we just talked about on number 9, means it's got to be smaller than both 12x and smaller than 30, but it has to be a factor or multiply into both of them. Common, both. So 12 is the biggest thing we could come up with here. Although if we count by 12s, 12, 24, 36 does not go evenly into 30. So it's not 12. So we got to go smaller. Factors are small. 6, we can count. 6, 12, we can get it into 12. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So 6 fits into both 12x and 30. It's the biggest one we have, even though 3 also fits into both. 6 is bigger than 3. That's the right choice. Let's see how we did. It's kind of fun working together. And how did we do? Ooh, we got 12 out of 12. Very nice. Even though I went so slow, it says it took 24 minutes, but the video is 13 minutes. So I don't know. If the video is 13, it means it's time to stop. So I hope this helps you make an awesome study guide. That was the whole point. And everybody else out there in YouTube land, maybe it helped you too. I sure hope so. That's the only reason I do this. Thank you and goodbye.